400 days of celebration for a very important book.
The most influential book ever published in English.
2011 marks 400 years since the creation of the first edition of the King James Bible.
First published on May 2nd, 1611.
The #1 selling version of the Bible of all time.
It's fair to say it's a book that's clearly stood the test of time.
King James really has shaped the entire English-speaking culture. It is still the most popular English-language version today.
Thomas Nelson Publishers is the leading commercial publisher of King James Bibles, and they're still rolling off the presses. For the 400th anniversary, Thomas Nelson has released a special limited edition King James Bible. In just the last 12 months, Thomas Nelson sold more than 1 million copies of the KJV.
And in Nashville, a new historic exhibit tells the story.
Thomas Nelson has brought together a collection of some of the rarest Bibles related to King James to be able to see the influence of the King James Bible in the English-speaking world.
It's interesting to look back in the 1500s or 1600s when we can see these Bibles and understand that this was probably the only book that this household had.
Through a website called KJV400 Celebration, you can go there. There are podcasts that have been done in conjunction with the History Channel and see all the special King James versions of the Bible that have been done for the 400th anniversary of the King James Bible. It's a great time to go back and rediscover what that book was used to do to create the type of nation and the type of world that we now enjoy. And if we don't know the Bible, there is so much we don't know about our own culture, and particularly in American history, unless you know the King James Version of the Bible, you won't recognize a lot of what's said.
There's no publisher in the United States that has more of a commitment, more of a long-term commitment to the Bible and to the King James Bible than Thomas Nelson.
Thomas Nelson has done an excellent job of making the old principles apply to who we are today, the very things that we need to live in this modern day and age.